Welcome. It's time to wake up. You know, exploding sun and all that. Let's check the rumor machine, but we're very close to the end, I think. I think we pretty much just need to get inside the Ash Twin, and we need to find the Eye of the Universe. I'm not even sure if we're allowed to find the Eye of the Universe. It might just be a thing that exists. Yeah, the Ash Twin Project. And we need to finish the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Now, there's not an easy way to see if there's clues missing. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. The Nomai debated on how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin Project. The Nomai traveled the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of this signal the Eye of the Universe. Well, I mean, if the Eye of the Universe is quantum, that explains how it's older than the universe itself. Maybe it's something extra fucky, like I create the Eye of the Universe. The Southern Observatory, that's right. The new, more sensitive locator the Nomai built in this observatory was unable to detect any trace of the Eye signal either. Based on their knowledge of the quantum moon, the Nomai believed the Eye was in a distant orbit around the sun. Now, where the hell is the Southern Observatory? Tower of Quantum... Brittle Hollow's equator. So if they're both on Brittle Hollow, we can get a lot of Brittle Hollow shit down here. Hey, Mumrick. That's good. I liked XCOM 2 as well, so it worked out for everybody. It's a good difficulty level on normal. Every Nomai warp tower is attuned to... We never explored Whitehole Station fully, really. There might be a clue on Whitehole Station about how to change the alignment so we can go inside Ash Twin, because it's supposed to be aligned to the center, but the center's offset because they're the Hourglass Twins. The Sunless City has more shit. I'm not too excited about that. I don't want to waste time on time-sensitive clues that aren't mandatory. We have everything about the Ash Twin Project, we just can't get inside it. Found all that shit. Hey, Goldberg. Quantum Moon. I was able to land on the surface. So I think the Quantum Moon's all done. That was surprisingly short for how important it was. Now, we've never been to Hollow's Lantern. The assumption is that you can't land on it, though. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. So we want Tower of Quantum Knowledge, we want Southern Observatory. There's a lot to do on Brittle Hollow right now, and Brittle Hollow is a moon, so it looks like that's where we're going. Pass through the electrical barrier and reach the Coral Forest. That's an odd description of it. It was just the core. Quantum Trials. Okay, I love this. I love that it tracks the clues for me. Nomai Grave. If I launch my scout into the seat, I can take photos of an enormous derelict Nomai ship, so that was the last thing we needed. Whitehole Station, there's more there. Okay, and then we finish this dude. So yeah, we're getting really close. Brittle Hollow. There it is in the HUD. Man, that's really handy. We're very close to the end. Kind of wish I knew I could mark clues before, but it's not that hard to find them. I guess it'll help us when we're on the planet. Let's waste a loop here. Let's potentially die trying to land on Hollow's Lantern. It's destroying Brittle Hollow over time. So the only question is one of the volcanoes not going to kill me, and there's something to find. Looks like the answer to that question is no. I'm not sure why it's even on the map. Looks like it does nothing but kill me. Is that the quantum moon again? It is! That guy gets around. Now for the Southern Observatory, we have to get inside the Hanging City. Actually, or is that just the Energy Lab? Can you access the Southern Observatory from the outside? I can't recall. Is there something on that quantum rock right now? That is interesting. Okay. God damn it, don't you vanish on me. You're gonna vanish on me. Okay. This might be the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. We can get this out of the way. Oop. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces, calling out from Giant's Deep, Timberhearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere in Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the quantum moon. Perhaps it's even a small piece of the moon itself. You are correct, old writing. There's that tower shard. Oh, hey there. Exploding volcano shit. Now how do I get in there? I just descend, don't I? I'm baffled that they didn't just build their fucking city on Timberhearth. Or maybe they were trapped on Brittle Hollow for generations without a ship. Never actually been inside the tower. We always get distracted and go to the Hanging City. I wonder if it's extra quantum and like even the door is quantum. How the hell do I get in? There's the entrance on the top. I don't think we'll have time to do the Southern Observatory and the tower, but we should be able to do the tower on this loop. Oh Christ, you make me come in from the goddamn city. Why have the roof up here? The trees are moving! The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant roots and all. We've read this before. How do I get inside your goddamn tower? I think we do have to go to the Hanging City and then cut through. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. Okay, so the entrance should be on... I shouldn't have to go further into the Hanging City. Where the fuck's the way in? And on the bright side, if I do get sucked into the Whitehole Station... The Southern Observatory is to the south. Or maybe I don't need to cut through the city. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Oh, it's below me. Perfect. This feels like a lot more than 90 meters, but... Oh, you fucks. Goddamn gravity stones are broken. Maybe we should just go to the observatory. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. There's a slight problem. I feel like maybe there's a halfway point I need to jump out for. I saw some stairs there. Let's try it. Let's try to flop out. No, that's where we came in. Well, shit. The way inside the tower is eluding me. It's the only way in. I don't think there's any other way. Let's try to find the observatory. I think we have to do another gravity cannon shot kind of thing. Oh, Christ, right. God damn it, I hate Brittle Hollow. Oh! Yeah, there's ghost matter. Think we can make it? Gravity stones? I forget how to get there. I think I do just have to do a jump eventually, but not there. Really? I've been in there before. I just missed something. Gonna run out of jet fuel at this rate, actually, if I can't remember. Whew. I think I slowed myself down just in time to avoid a little brain damage. God damn it, will you jump? Christ. Alright, clues, where are you? This is just about the tornadoes. Kinda wish there was a way to turn off the model. It's a little noisy. While we were lifting the orbital probe cannon, yes, I can meet the current. Okay. It's something about this central pool we didn't use. Not this projection pool, though. Oh, there's a ramp. Okay. I didn't see this. Lip's a little sticky there. Here we go. Here's some observatory shit. What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator built on the Addle Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye stopped emitting its signal. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. How can you suggest that the eye signal called out to us? I'm aware I grew up hearing the eye story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Okay, so one of these, probably the sun, might show where the eye is. I can slowly add them all. There's Dark Bramble. Oh. Oh, they don't know where. But I know where. I have the code. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send it a probe. Milo's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? As we couldn't find the eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. We'd need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. That's a terrible clue. There's something left here. Oh, things we already know. I can physically see the probe cannon. Timber Earth. I don't care about this though, because there's no way to modify the observatory to show the eye's precise coordinates. Alright, we couldn't find our way inside the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, and that sun's looking a little explodey soon. It's a great view, though. You can see almost everybody. There's my ship! It's a shame there's no way in from the surface. Fucking goat people. I put the ship down safely, and that the ship went down and I didn't sustain any bodily harm. A few minor repairs. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would have laughed at me, though. That's the good news. I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door's broken. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try to find a way down. That might be that guy that's terrified of space. What the fuck? How is that the This is my ship. Oh no, this is somebody else's ship. How is my ship over there? Oh, Whitehall Station. Well, there's some stuff to explore in Whitehall Station still, so... I thought we found some weird quantum shit, but my ship just fell into the black hole. The hell do I keep missing when we come here, though? Can't even find the damn entrance. There it is. So it looks like the observatory predates the probe cannon. So the probe cannon has the actual location of it. And then it almost seems like I'm supposed to fix the vessel and then fly it to the eye. Welcome to Whitehall Station. Yeah. Oh wait, I think I remember this one now. This is the one that we had to run back to Brittle Hollow because there's no projector screen here, right? And I think we actually got a loop the last time we tried that, so not sure if I have time, but we need to read this. And that should be all the info on the Whitehall Station, and then we just need to get inside Ash Twin somehow. And it's something about the warp towers, I'm sure. There's some jetpack fuel right there. Let me out. But where was the damn projector? That's a scroll. There you are. Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from Whitehall Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Claire and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 1/100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We'd have to reconsider all our beliefs about the nature of time. I hope so too. Poke is probably as confident in the reading as inaccurate. She's kindly helping me to attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the high energy lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data, so we already saw the conclusion of this message. An update, Poke. The high energy lab in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. But that was not what we're missing. What the hell? Okay, good. I was about to say, what the hell am I missing on White Hole? This is just the high energy lab? Well, this is the roof of it where I'm not allowed inside. Thanks for nothing. Alright, well, that sun's gonna pop. I guess there was also some things left in the Sunless City. Might have enough time to look at our log before the supernova. The observatory has been sorted out. So it should be just... Whitehole Station's also done. So we just need to get inside the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, and then we need to get inside Ash Twin. I think retrospection implied that there's something I'm missing about Ash Twin. Physically sealed off. The Nomai plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a storage unit within Ash Twin, and there's an advanced warp core which probably allows me to warp to the Eye of the Universe. But then there's also some weird shit going on with those Bramble seeds, like maybe the Eye of the Universe is tied to the Bramble somehow. And then this is just a separate mystery, I don't know why. It never got connected, although maybe the Eye of the Universe, maybe this is part of the Eye of the Universe. Statue Workshop makes reference to the Ash Twin project. There's a protective shell, so maybe I just have to wait until the end. Because I think it can't be exposed to space. I think it has to be still sealed, so I don't think there's a hole in it, but there might be. Alignment angle diagram. I think this is important. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last several seconds. Maybe this is a red herring. A warp tower's alignment point is not its receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around. Maybe I just need to go back and forth. Like, maybe I just take the Ash Twin Project teleporter to Ash Twin instead of from. Several large Nomai towers form a ring. Yeah, I think maybe I just go to Ash Twin, then teleport somewhere, and then teleport right back, and hopefully it sucks me into the center. Because the alternative is to wait for all the sand to drain, and I don't think that'll work. And there's something in the Sunless City. But this is during the construction of the Sun Station, which I don't care about anymore, because we know the conclusion of that. No. We're fine. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Never found a way inside. Located on Brittle Hollow's equator. Held useful knowledge. Alright, well, we're not getting anything done. Let's just meditate. Hey, Salvador. I don't think I can actually go to Ash Twin when it's filled with sand. Can't I sit in front of a campfire? I'm not sure how that works. I've never done that before. I've only meditated. Let's just see if we can teleport from the teleporter on Timber Hearth. It's the closest. Alright, now Timber Hearth is my home, but if we do get sent there, if this works... I think it's the enclosed one. Now we wait. This will be a very long-lived experiment, but... Oh, hey there, stranger. I personally looked away. I don't know if he orbited in or if he popped in. Yeah, you believe it's not purely one way? I'd believe that. But I mean, if you're right, that'll be proven when the Hourglass Twins fly over us, and then we'll still have time to go there and use the warp properly. See, I'd wager that the Interloper is part of the Eye of the Universe somehow, but there's nothing quantum about it, so that might not be true. And it's not part of the vessel, or otherwise the Nomai would have commented on that when they found it. My quantum moon's over there. Now, can I just stay on the warp pad, or do I have to walk off and on if we're bouncing back and forth? Here they come. And then, really, we can use any warp if we go to Ash Twin. There's no campfire in Ash Twin, though, so we can't just, like, chill out there till the sand drains away. Looks like I'm farting. Ready to go. Guess normally I look through that crosshair in the ceiling, which it was probably on this originally, and then it got weathered away. I don't think it worked. So your theory is that using it should charge up the portal for that loop. It's the explanation of what happened to the Naomi. Oh, like the just leaked radiation that killed them all? That's a shitty way to go, but it explains why their wacky civilization didn't survive long enough to be with me. Son, do you fucking mind? I can hear you trying to kill me. Yeah, still hasn't even drained enough. I guess you could park. Yeah, I was about to say we could go visit the astronaut here. I think is over here on this big one. Is that stable? We might not be completely stable. Not the safest landing of my life, but... Whew. Not the safest way to make that jump. Where's the fucking Banjo Billy? Should be right on him. Chert is on the other side of the fucking planet. Chert, you motherfucker. Why did he have a little campsite? You can always look for the fire. Yeah, it's a similar geographic feature. Not my fault. Not my fault I'm stupid. Oh, god damn it. Gotta land higher up. I could just go now, frankly. Didn't even need to camp. I was too stupid. Now the trick is to not land on the equator. You'll get sucked into the twister of fun. Yeah, like a glove. Any tower should suffice. A little too much momentum there. Alright, then we'll just run back on. This should be... I would wager this is Giant's Deep or 2 towers. I don't know where this is going to send me. I guess I misunderstood the implication of the interloper. I thought it would destroy the actual planets, but I guess if it just destroys life, then yeah, it's like a radiation burst. Wipes out the Nomai, okay. And then because Solanum was on the quantum moon, but also not on the quantum moon, they're dead but not dead right now. Yeah, this one was Giant's Deep. Oh no, I guess not. Huh, what the hell is it? Wait, no way it just goes to Ember Twin. It does. Wait, begin transmission. Oh, shit. Hopefully we can ride it back. Return warp status charged. Perfect. Well, this did not work. Well, it brought us back, but that plane was a bust. I mean, we could just keep doing it past the time. Because I wonder if actually this is the shortest teleport as well. Maybe follow the thing all the way around. It just goes to their towers. This better not be the answer disguised as a curious question. This is Timberhearth. And this is Brittle Hollow. Actually, maybe it's Brittle Hollow. I'm guessing it's just a particular planet I need to warp to and warp back. But I've been to Brittle Hollow, though, haven't I? Isn't Brittle Hollow where you get sent from Whitehole? I guess it would be charged with its pair on... Okay, no, this is... Yeah, this is a separate one. Okay, there's 2 teleporters on Brittle Hollow. Don't have much time left is the problem, because we have to wait for so much sand to drain. The black hole station and the energy lab was so there's a 5-degree discrepancy that you can jump through it with, but also you briefly appear there early. I wish you could check your rumors on foot, not near my shit. Because situations like this, it's like I want to double check my clues, but we can't because we're not even near a ship. But then when we go back to our ship, we're going to waste a bunch of time on Ash Twin because we're getting so close. Or even just like a clock would be handy, but I guess that's part of the fun, is not knowing how close you are. Man, this is a long one. Alright, so that sent us back, but... There's Giants Deep. Huh. Where is the Giant's Deep teleporter? That goes down somewhere. But I don't know how to invert that transporter. So we've done Timber Hearth, Ember Twin, Brittle Hollow. And this one will send us to a Giant's Deep, which should be all the planets, right? Because there isn't one that goes to Dark Bramble. The sun, which we've used. Oh, that's what the sand looks like. Ah, darn, we don't have enough time to teleport and check. Because I think this is about as drained. This is about as drained as Ash Twin will probably get. Oh, that's just to save you if you fall all the way down. That's not as exciting. I don't think there's any sand left to drain, is there? It should be just the core left. No, there's still a little bit of sand. I guess we could just stand here until the supernova and see if we see the core. Shit! Don't get sucked up. So this must be like one of the last mysteries. It's a big one. I mean, it's where the memories are. It's where the warp core is to reach the eye of the universe. This gravity went to shit because the planet's got nothing on it. Wow, 0.2, I'm practically in space. Can I ever go inside these things? Oh, hello. Don't suck me up, though. I've never actually been on Ash Twin when it was this empty. Ooh. We have a bit of an oxygen situation. Holy shit, this is going high. What the hell? This didn't do anything. What is this? That didn't do anything. I think she's gonna pop in a second, but I don't hear the music. I don't understand the purpose of this. I was under the assumption that, what, this is the thing that teleports you, or is this just drawing energy? Oh! Yeah, this is what? This is just draining power for... Oh, there's the core. You have to hope that there might be a crack in it or something, but we have no time. Check for leaks. Now the question is, am I going to cook or am I going to suffocate first? Did you invert at the last second? No, it's just strictly up. Alright, might take a few loops to figure this out, but it's... The solution's here on Ember, or Sir Ash Twin somewhere. Oh, look at that. It stops gaining power once the sun goes out, because... Joke's on you. I suffocated. You lose again, Supernova. Okay, that we learned a little bit, but nothing really useful there. But hang on, was the core made out of quantum moon shit? No, they wouldn't be able to mine the quantum moon to make that much. Physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. So that would be a wild theory, is that it's quantum and then I can somehow get inside with some quantum shenanigans. All that's left is Brittle Hollow, really. If I can't figure out how to get inside. So, well, there's two things I don't know how to get inside. I don't know how to get inside the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which is weird because we did Tower of Quantum Trials pretty quick. Ooh! That was a surprisingly light landing. There's... Whoa, what the... I think one of those volcano rocks hit the fucking ship. Does the volcano moon change with time? Does it? I guess it would harden over time, but... maybe it's shooting its lava and lowering mass. Just because it's so inhospitable from the get-go, I never tried. You can camp down here. Let's camp for a while and then go visit Volcano Moon, I guess. I never would have checked Volcano Moon. Goes off. I don't know how long I've dozed off for is the problem. Oh, that helps. So we have 22 minutes in the loop. Let's sleep for 10. Man, imagine having the ability to doze off and wake up at will. That's a superpower. No, you're right. It looks like some land masses might be forming on Volcano Moon. Hollow's lantern. So I guess we can fart around in the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Velocity matched my ass. We're getting pretty close here. Hopefully, we don't get hit by a fucking giant lava rock from space this time. Of course, don't tell me the tower already fell in. There it is. Careful. It's probably fine. Well, hang on. If I'm not looking at it, maybe that'll move the rock and that'll put us inside the tower. Can't close my eyes, is the problem. The implication is that everything moves in this grove. Maybe the rock eventually moves somewhere useful. I don't see a way in. There's got to be a wacky way to climb up that shaft, but how? Maybe I need to wait for the tower to get sucked into the black hole and then I just float through once it's at Whitehole Station? Yeah, there's definitely some landforming, so it's like a deadly version of Ash Twin. Why is that surface not stable? Or actually, maybe nothing's stable on Brittle Hollow. 6% implies it's susceptible to the black hole. Managed to get an Ash Twin yet? No, that's where we are right now, Nobby. Actually, maybe if it's nighttime, I can stop seeing it when I'm on it. Oops. No, because if I see the sky, I can't be teleported if I see anything. I wonder if that thing's safe enough to land on yet. Probably not. Might have to cut it really close with Lava Moon. Or maybe one of the volcano rocks has to smash this open for me. I could just try to land on it aggressively. Not getting a 6% vibe from this. Doesn't look too safe. For how late we're getting in the loop here. Looks like it's not going to be safe until right at the end. Descend the stairs below to the entrance, so it's got to be underground. Maybe the door is quantum, but I've walked by so many times. So it's not like it's invisible as long as I don't see it. But the scout... see, I don't know if the scout just clips through for ease. Ooh, ah! The tower does fall into the black hole. And it landed on my fucking noggin. So I was right. We just wait for that chunk to get sent to Whitehole Station. Let's take a really long sleep. Do the volcano moon. It's gonna be like a 15-minute sleep. Never occurred to me to do this. I assumed sleep made you just wait till the loop. But I guess that's what meditate's for. So I guess this is for the time-sensitive clues. Wacky planet interactions. Doesn't give us a lot of time to get inside the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, though. There's really nowhere safe to stand around. I almost wonder if I have to wait at Whitehole Station for it to show up. Which wouldn't be too hard. I mean, we'd put our ship at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, jump in the black hole, and the second the ship is near me, because we'll see it, that's when we'll know the Tower of Quantum Knowledge has arrived. Or we could also just wait a long time, and if it's not on Brittle Hollow, we can just fly to White Hole. Let's get extra crazy. Let's go for 16 minutes. Nah, let's not get too wild. Ultra wild. I can't recall how long I was dicking around at the tower, though. It might have been longer than the 5 minutes we waited. It really is just a matter of I go through the hole first, but then we have to find the tower quickly. But I guess the whole planet won't fall in until the end, because I think the South and North Pole last the longest. Might already be gone. That makes the Tower of Quantum Knowledge much more time sensitive, though. Because you could get the quantum trials like right at the beginning of the loop if you were quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's already gone. We'll descend into the black hole the next time we find a giant gap. Yeah, that's pretty fucking roomy. Ooh. Now we gotta figure out which fucking part is the tower. Which is a lot harder. I think the other way might have been smarter. Oh, no. If I was a tower, that's what I'd look like. Looks like she actually just came out. Lets me lock on to it. That's how you know it's important. Alright, ship. Don't go anywhere. Well, if I was going to give a shit about something, it'd be over here. Ah, Christ, this is going to be like the vessel. Gotta remember to use space to kill my velocity. It's the rolling that I have trouble with. Oh, that's not a scroll hole, that's a disc divot. There's a scroll hole. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you're almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. I'm an astronaut. We make this journey not for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us, those who, after the crash that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin, with no communication between these two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. Well, that didn't help. I need a disc. Got a disc for me here? Oh, there's another one. Welcome, Solandum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep. Oh, Giant's Deep did come before. Ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me to the Moon's sixth and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon, but remember this final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the Moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. I think we explored the Moon when it was in the final state. Oh, this actually shows where the Moon is. Yeah, that was a close one. So now that's all that's left is Volcano World, and then we got to figure out how to get inside Ash Twin. Hello, ship? Ship, would you fucking get back here? Whose gravity are you stuck in? My god. Cut it out! Oh yeah, we're not going anywhere. She's about to pop, isn't she? Well, shit. I was hoping we could at least see where to land on Volcano World, so we're gonna have to sleep for like 17 minutes now, and then we'll just try to land. I think the final clue is getting inside Ash Twin. I'm not sure how to get in. I would assume that you would just maybe wait until the very end, because then their center of mass is offset. But which one can you teleport to at the last second? Ember Twin, I guess. So you just teleport to Ember Twin right before it goes supernova, but I'm guessing you're not safe from the supernova if you're inside Ash Twin. Unless it's made out of quantum shit, alright. No, we need to sleep because we're going to Hollow's Lantern. And there's no one on Ash Twin. We could talk to the guy in Ember Twin. He might have a hint. Chert? Or is it Gabbro? No, Gabbro's on Giant Steep. Chert. Tell him all the shit we found on the twins. He might have a clue to how to get inside. All right, 17. We can at least risk a landing. No, we've explored almost everything now, Salador. Ooh. That's it. The Nomai eventually found each other again, and then they were obsessed with finding the quantum moon. I did do the high energy lab. That's how we found out about the discrepancy that they used to create the time loop. God damn it. I like that you can match velocity, but you can't really orbit things very easily. God damn, which side of this fucking planet is... Brittle Hollow. I just gotta catch up to it. If I try to go the other way around the sun, my speed's gonna be fucking out of control. Ah, but then the sun grabbed me. You can get a bad ending in the high energy lab. I guess maybe if you paired like two black holes and just collapse the entire solar system early. Looks like there's not a lot of lava left. We might be able to land on it. Any crash you can walk away from's a good one, I guess. Man, the camera makes it look a lot less dangerous. Oh, come on. I just fucking got here. Oh! Need a little more thrust there. Well, nothing really stood out, so I guess we can just land on it as soon as we can. I don't think our ship log updated at all, though. God damn it. No discoveries yet. Let's just go for 15 minutes, and that gives us a lot more time to explore it, especially if we're not going to land on it until we see something that we care about. What the hell could be on there? Some Nomai stuff? Maybe a quantum fragment? I should be able to pick that up through the lava, though. No, I was able to just figure out the quantum moon. It was neat. It was just because when you land in the quantum moon, they comment on the fact that you always get sent to the South Pole. So the implication is at the end is the North Pole. Quantum moon was neat. I was expecting to learn a lot more. Apparently all my fucking answers are going to be on Ash Twin if I can ever figure it out. Orbit's lined up this time. So we're just looking for something. The problem is even if one of those... Hello? It's a weird formation there. Why can't I fucking rotate? It must be spinning at the same speed that I'm trying to match. Yeah, I just happen to be trying to explore as it rotates. There's something there. Pretty good landing area there. That spiral is what interests me. I think I'm moving at the exact same speed as the moon. Which means I'm gonna fucking fly right into one of these volcanoes as they try to blast off. Very interested in this formation when it drains. It's a little late to tell me that this is a no-go. What was the point of the fucking volcano moon then if you can't land on it? I think I wasted too much time peeping on that. Not seeing anything. I don't like this. Oh, are you fucking serious? I'm gonna get fucking winged on my way back down, aren't I? Timber Hearth. God damn it. The type of war you send us survives the longest in direct heat. Supernova proof. So they mined it from Timber Hearth to make the shell. That explains why my memory survives the time loop. So the clue for Ash Twin might be in the Timber Hearth mines, getting through it at least. They were testing the shell on Hollow's lantern when they could have just used the fucking sun because they had Sun Station. I did not like that clue at all. Planet's inhospitable for over half the loop. There's no reason to go there. Ore samples from the Nomai mines on Timberhearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Nomai were trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project. Even the smallest crack or opening would destroy everything. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. They keep talking about that, but there are no cracks. I don't have enough time to check for cracks before the supernova. Well, I already knew there's physically no fucking way. Stupid clue. It's gotta be this dumb warp thing I can't figure out. And I don't think there's nothing left to explore on Timberhearth, so it's not about exploring the mine. Okay, sleep for a while. My guess is that the Ember Twin, as we just keep jumping between Ember Twin and Ash Twin, eventually we'll get sucked into the core. I have a question for you. I found something. I found modern Nomai transmission saying the universe is dying. What? What? You mean to say there are modern Nomai out in other parts of space and they believe the universe, all of it, is dying currently right now? If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? The supernovae were there, but I've been studying the stars for, well, what does it matter if, I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. Okay, that just breaks him for the whole loop. Sleep for 10. God. Yeah, I'm guessing it's the weight of the sand draining offsets the warp, and then I can eventually warp inside. That's my best guess. Because the other solution is that there's a white core somewhere that's linked to it that shouldn't be. And then we use that, but I don't even remember all the warp points we found. And you have to start at the black hole. You can't warp from the white hole. So that's the plan, is we're just going to go to Ash Twin and just warp between Ash Twin and Ember Twin and hope we get sucked in near the end of the loop. Hopefully it's not something dumb and it's like the last fucking possible second before the supernova you get sucked inside and survive the blast. She's already pretty fucking drained in 15 minutes, isn't she? Which is good. I guess that gives me more time to test my theory. So we want the one with the 2 towers. Or no, it was 2 towers Giants Deep. No, that's the Twister's Giants Deep, and that's the sun. So this is the twins. Don't give a shit about my ship anymore, so... And there's like a guy here, so maybe that is the way to do it. Maybe that's the clue. Just get me the fuck out of here. And now we wait. Unfortunately, we gave Chert a nervous breakdown for this time loop. We just won't tell him next time. I don't like that, Goldberg. I don't like that one bit. Although I guess it stands to reason the very final thing in the puzzle would be time sensitive to the last second. It's just crazy that I managed to figure out the quantum moon before I figured out Ash Twin. Because I don't think the quantum moon taught us a you motherfuck. No! In what fucking bizarro world would I want that to happen, Sand? Jesus Christ. That makes me miss my window. God damn it. Oh, wait a second. There's 2. Huh. Clock's ticking, though. Where's the goddamn planet? Hello? Here it comes. Is it not sucking up sand this time? Oh, it still is. I don't know if I can get in time. There's a 5-second window, I guess. Oh! Oh! Just run in. You're in league with the cactus. You fucking cactus lobbyist piece of shit, Fat Cow. My God. You fucked me. You just wasted 22 minutes of my fucking life. God damn it. How do I get in that one? So we got to get in that second tower somehow, but the sand's always in my way, and I think the sand's always there. Even during the supernova. I don't think we need the full 15 minutes this time. Because the, sand... So I'm guessing it's the 5-second window. We'll just hide in the other tower, and the 5-second window should give us enough to run over once the sand is gone. Forgot where I was going for a second. Yeah, there was the bridge, but cactus enthusiast Fat Cow tricked me into running in. God damn it. A fucking gypsy curse on your whole family. Whoa! I don't think we're on the planet. I think I waited too long again. Guess my ship can't fit in there. Alright, well there's the sand. Everybody's got bookshelf fever now. Yeah, I guess that seems like the safer play, because there's also the bookshelf is absent from this room. This fucking cactus, though. God damn it, I wish I could get an axe from Timberhearth. Just smash every fucking cactus I see. This is all your fault. We could have been in their last loop if it wasn't for you. God damn, just one thing after another. First, an entire part of Brittle Hollow lands on my fucking head. Now this. Stupid cactus. So I guess the real question is if this just goes somewhere on Ember Twin that I'd never been to, or if this just actually sends me down into Ash Twin. Maybe it just sends me to some cave. Maybe it just sends me to some place that you can't access otherwise, and then there's another teleporter that sends me back in to Ash Twin. I can hear the sand coming. Where's that aura, though, so I know I can go in? Well, that was a disaster. And I got my ship. Gotta wait again. Maybe I should have just ran in when it was on the edge. The bookshelf seems safer than the bridge. Fear is just for the Whitehole return trips. All right, well we'll just have to eyeball the sand and run in before it sucks us up. Can you? So when the probe vanishes, that's when we go for it. I need some fucking oxygen though, and my ship's on another planet. This could be bad. Let's hope there's trees inside the Ash Twin project. So once it vanishes, we have 5 seconds. We'll wait a couple seconds. Give us less pull from the sand, hopefully. Here it comes. All right. "17 minutes, 45 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles." They know about the cycles. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant's Deep memory statue. Timberhearth memory statue. Oh, Solanum didn't have a statue. That's just because she was on the moon. 5 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Okay, we gotta hurry. One of these is me and one of these is Gabbro. So then who's the third? Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we'll craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I still can hardly believe Ramey's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last one to be forged. Hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we're all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they're truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. So I wonder if they would shoot the probe and then time loop themselves and then shoot the probe again to find the eye quicker. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it's at last complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon and launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station didn't work. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the Sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this is the closest we've ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there's another way. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. No, I've read this before. Beautifully clever. Junk. Timber her. This might be them talking about the casing. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Onia. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for the final check? That's old. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project. They look beautiful. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Okay, so that's why nobody else is paired, is they didn't... Maybe they didn't supernova the Sun, and the fact that the Sun supernovas is what turns on the project. We're halting our research into creating a supernova for the moment. A comet has newly arrived, and then they all kill themselves. So yes, they didn't... This defunct project is what was responsible for it all. Artificial gravity control. I probably don't want to turn that off. Where are we going? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, never mind. You're on. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. So... Okay, now we just gotta kill the gravity. Oh, no you don't, son. Gotcha. Now, presumably, I need this to go to the Eye of the Universe, but we're about to explode. Yeah, I shouldn't go back in time anymore, but I think the universe gets destroyed. Well, not the universe, but this star system. So yeah, so I'm not sure if Sun Station is blowing up the sun, or if... I don't remember scanning this. They'll only need to activate once the statues turn on. If anything goes wrong with the AshGen project. Alright, well. We might fuck ourselves over here. We're going to find out. You are dead. Oh. Maybe we shouldn't have taken out the core. Because we never went to the Eye of the Universe. So it says thank you for playing Outer Wilds. So was that a bad ending? Or I don't understand how Solanum played into why I needed to talk to her. That was my assumption all along, Goldberg, was the warp core would power the vessel, although the vessel did have a giant hole in it. But what else was the purpose of the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe? But if the universe itself is naturally dying based on the writings we found, I guess maybe that is the end of Outer Wilds. I guess we did get some clues. Yeah, the device in the vessel is where I input the coordinates, but I can't remember the shapes. Because I can't consult the coordinates unless I'm on my ship. The shapes are saved on the vessel? Let's check our computer. So I somehow have to get that warp core to the vessel in one loop. That means I have to do Dark Bramble in one loop, and oh my god. So first I have to park my ship in a place where it won't get sucked off the planet. A holodeck chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing. There's 8 monoliths. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data. Okay, so the mask isn't just for a person. 1 is always the probe tracking module. 1 is always Gabriel. 1 is me. The Ash Twin project was designed to, cause the supernova, and then they just shoot some probes, and then they just start over. But they couldn't. And then the sun naturally went supernova, which traps me in the loop because I looked at the statue. And the problem is removing that core kills me, so we have to do it on the loop. Well, it's not like anything from the loop carries over. Okay. Now the question is, how early can I go to the Ash Twin project? Because that sets the whole time. Maybe just 5 minutes. That gives me 17 minutes to get inside Dark Bramble. I hope 5 minutes is enough. Christ. I own a goddamn spaceship, but I gotta write things down. I'm changing my game review from Game of the Year to Do Not Buy. Where are the coordinates? Ugh. Yeah. Gun, back half of a fish. Dollar store toy. Defective boomerang, we'll call it. Okay, I wrote it down like a fucking barbarian. Maybe I'll make fire later. Goodbye, Timber Hearth. And then, with all the information you know, well, you wouldn't be able to see Solanum in time, I think, but you could probably do this part with all the information you have in the very first loop of the game. But maybe Solanum ties into... maybe not. Maybe Solanum is just, you need the clue. And I'm also assuming that the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe aren't randomized on every playthrough. Alright, we gotta get on the Ember Twin teleporter lickety quick. Stop it. There it is. No, that's not it. That's Timber Hearth, I think. Maybe the Ember Twins come out later. I think their doors are fairly high, but the towers might be very short. Yeah, holy shit, that is really early. Which I guess it needs to be, because I gotta fucking haul ass across the entire solar system. Watch out for that fucking cactus. Run right in. God damn. Then I guess when we're in the Ash Twin project, it gives us a timer. Tell us how long is left on the loop. I hopefully didn't. I did. You're right, Goldberg. I meant to put it off to the side so it didn't get sucked into Ember Twin, but it did. That won't take too long to get back to it. 12 minutes, Jesus Christ. Maybe even 5 minutes is too long. Maybe we should just fly to Ember Twin and wait till the earliest moment, because we do lose time waiting for it to swing back, don't we? Come on. Mine. But now we gotta wait to leave. It's 12 minutes to do Dark Bramble. The hard part will be not dying on Dark Bramble. God damn it, I do not like those jellyfish, and I'm very annoyed I have to go back. Not jellyfish, anglerfish. This is wasting valuable time. Wouldn't the teleporter turn off if I unplug Ash Twin? No, because Ash Twin is powered explicitly by the supernova. That's why it has the solar panels. I think the teleporters are just... The warp cores are infinite energy. The scout might have fucked it up. Is there a teleporter at the other end? Oh, no. No. I've been fucking tricked enough by these cactus lobbyists in my chat. I think we've already wasted too much time here. Yeah, actually, the ship's only 100 meters away. I think it stayed on Ash Twin. Oh yeah, that was a lot of time gone. I don't even know if we have enough time now. Because we have to shoot the probe, right? We can't just blindly guess. Well, I think it's always the same ones, but I don't know which ones it is to go to the vessel. Excuse you? Well, we'll just fucking fly in then. This loop was a waste. Oh. Well, we still wasted a couple minutes waiting for the warp to turn on. It's the exact same song, but it plays just when we're heading for the exit. Okay. Honestly, no, because it's just... It reveals itself so quick, let's just go right away. We need every second we can get. I think this autopilot will ignore the fact that the sun is in the way. So we'll try to meet it over here. There we go, this shouldn't kill me. Okay. Think that's it right there. And then you just don't park along the highway, because that's the path the sand takes. But yeah, I would wager the speed run is you know everything and you basically do this very last loop all at once. No, this isn't the right one. Shit. That one might be Timber Hearth. No, that's right, because it's 2 towers. Nah, teleporter won't even be there anyways. So I'm assuming the Eye of the Universe somehow delays the destruction of all civilization, and that's the good ending. Might be able to get in there really quick in this next loop if the sand's coming. That's the word wall, so we want this one with the books. Do not start with that fucking cactus. I maybe waited too long. That was a lot of oxygen, but I guess once we're actually in, it doesn't take too much. Let's go, 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 go. Pump those little four-eyed alien legs. Should just be able to stand on it, right? We're not going to fuck it up this time. See how long our interval is. 13 minutes. No. Close one. Look at that, and the ship is not in space. The shitty part is the anglerfish will probably kill us on our first couple tries. Almost fell for it again. I'm like, time's up. Now's not a good time, Upper Hall. We're just gonna hope that it doesn't fucking rupture on us. Oh, there's anglerfish in the first area. Well, fuck. God damn it. Well, on the upside, there won't be a giant crack in the hull next time. I don't even know how I was off target that much that one caught me. $13. I mean, you can have all the time in the world if a fucking anglerfish kills you early. Now we're just kind of waiting for it to reveal itself. So you never quite have the entire interval. Maybe I guess in a super speed run, this is when you go to the quantum moon. Taking a little longer to drain than I expected. Maybe I should wait a couple minutes. The campfire. I'll just wait in the ship. We have everything we need to know. We just gotta not fuck up Dark Bramble. Almost. Hopefully the next loop we can get beamed out. What's generating oxygen? Oh, there's like a little tree, isn't there? Yeah. Now we wait. This fucking anglerfish, man. Okay. How much time? Should be around 13 minutes again. Yep. Shit! Okay, so it looks like we really can't do it faster than 13 minutes. Besides the anglerfish, I'm mostly worried about how much time we lose just going to the Nomai escape pod and shooting the probe. Oh my fucking god! Oh boy. I am going to actually just sleep for a couple minutes this time because you do not need to stand there while the sand drains. We'll do 3 minutes. coming up a little fast here. Ah, looks like 3 minutes still wasn't enough. Oh, looks like 3 minutes was about right. Because the door is just about to open up. No, I'm dumb. This is the bridge. We can go 4 minutes next time. Probably even 5 minutes. Yeah, definitely 3 minutes, probably 4 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes. Because it's 5 minutes and then... Nah, probably 4 minutes. Because if we can finish the Ash Twin with 13 minutes to spare, we need time to fly here and land, and then actually grab the core. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Minutes as usual. I think the white one goes even when I'm standing on it. Maybe not. We'll just autopilot rather than fly normally. I guess I couldn't kill my velocity on manual in time. Cross your fingers we don't get fucked by anglerfish this time. The fuck? It's this one. I think I can hear one behind me. It's the red, isn't it? No? Oh yeah, because it's not actually in a light anymore. Okay, hang on. I think we're going to lose most of our time drifting past the anglerfish. But I think, like we said, well, fucking maneuvering thrusters shouldn't draw their attention, but if we maneuver to look behind us, we'll lose track of the vessel, I think. No, that's not true. My scout's on the vessel, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, back to the ship. Oh Christ, even maneuvering thrusters get them? Alright, so we just have to straight shot it. then it's the one in the red light. No fucking pressure, because you also lose a bunch of momentum when you, Fuck! .5 or .4? Or actually, when we get really close to the eggs, they probably are too far away. Alright, we're gunning it. We're not out of this yet. We still gotta type in the code properly. Is that right? I don't think that one's right. Okay. Is this it? Is this the eye of the universe? We've done it. Holy shit. Preliminary review of this game, remove the goddamn anglerfish. That was too much stress. Running out of time would have been just fine. What's left, though? No. This is worthless. I think we're still on a time limit here. No, that's just... Did it fix the ship? Oh, right, we never used the pool. Oh, this is to get off the vessel. Here we go. Just 500 meters to go. Oh, a tree. That's good. Quantum trees don't die. There it is. What? Let's go for it. Whoop, it's gravity. I can't jump that high. Oh, I see. Just loops back and we're in Dragon's Dogma. Oh. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Hearthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gossen, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. Oh, because it's at the very end of the universe. That's why ours is the last sun to explode. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Well, that's one way to go. Just at home taking a shit. Ghost radiation comes in, you choke out in a second. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we'll miss the anglerfish the least. You're goddamn right. You know what you did, developer. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. Oh, did I survive the end of the universe because I was here? Hello? Are you the new universe? There they all go. Ah. Let's fly to this new universe. Is that the Big Dipper? Well, I guess we're done scanning for sounds. Oh. Oh no, wait, they're all exploding. Uh-oh. Then the forest will just be dark. Ah. Oh, there they all go. A little dark. Oh no, I guess I killed Gabbro because I shut down the project. A little dark. How big is this fucking thing? It's a tree made out of quantum matter. Well, I lost where I was. Hello? Universe? Is my flashlight gonna die? Oh, there's something. Oh, okay, found it. Unidentified signal, bruh. Hello. Oh, this is the Outer Wilds frequency. Get off this. Probably one of the fucking chosen from XCOM. Is that me strutting as a tree? Mm-hmm. Oh! Do you hear music? Will you quit being weird? Let me in. It's a banjo. Can't use a scout anymore, huh? There's no way down, though. Oh, it's got some crunch. That sounds like a proper marshmallow. Do you hear music? I do hear music, but I keep some weird quantum shit. Maybe I just had to look away. Oh, because it's fucking quantum. I should just turn my flashlight off. There we go. Oh, you're here too now. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush, take your time. Might not even exist here. Aren't you forgetting someone? Yes. The quiet shade. God damn it, you and your fucking poems. The hell are you doing in space, homie? Who's the piano? There's the harmonica. Who's the piano? There's not an instrument here, fellas. But I get also, the piano wasn't one of the instruments. Maybe that's a dud. Let's get the others. Oh. The Quiet Shade. Did I find this one already? Getting fucked on these last couple. Just gather them with my eyes, apparently. Okay. I guess we are in the end of time. We can do whatever we want. Piano doesn't count. It's always dark. Gravity's 0.4. I might be able to just float on up. There's that one. So it's just the piano left. Which I guess is the Nomai. But where's the goddamn instrument? Oh, they're pointing up. Yeah, Ooga Booga. Ah! Thanks, fellas. Alright, where's the gang? What do you say then? Should I get the old harmonica? Yes. Here goes nothing. Ready to start the music? Start the music. Oh, Solanum. A conscious observer's entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? It is. The song's new to me, but I'm honored to be part of it. Space synthesizer? Shall I begin? You betcha. Here I go. Can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Go for it. It's making some sort of bubble. Good work, everybody. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning, but I think the rules are about to change. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. You cut a little close, don't you think? Yeah, it worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I hope there's best beasties in the next one. I tell you what, this has been really fun. And I gotta help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? Okay. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. Yep. I think I might be dead. I think the Big Bang just shot out of my ass, and that's the next universe. There you go. There's the happy ending, which I think I still die in. It was a fun game. I liked it. This was a gift from Retrospection, so you should thank him. I was able to beat it, which I liked. I get stuck in puzzle games a lot, so there's only a couple I got stuck on in this one. Anglerfish weren't necessary though, especially for the true ending, so fuck them. Hell, out of the different mechanics that mesh together pretty well for their puzzles. I like that. I liked flying the ship and the jetpack. Kerbal Space Program paid off there. And it was a pretty interesting world they created. Like a lot of the planets were different as time went on, which, as we kept learning, was more and more planets. The cactuses weren't as bad. I didn't take too long to figure out the cactuses either. And it was relatively short, which I liked. You know, because if a game goes on too long, you can start to not like it as much. Have I ever played Subnautica? I have. That's a little too freeform for me with the builder aspect. That can also be a long one if you dick around building bases. I'm not sure if you could do a sequel to Outer Wilds. What's the next game? I haven't decided. I like to play it fast and loose. I have until the next stream to think about it, so there you go. I'm guessing these are the exact same credits as the bad ending, otherwise it's a little rude to people. Apparently Ben Etherington was a contest winner. Good for you, Ben. Dianosaurus Rex. Randy GBK Greenback. Why? What a weird nickname to go with. That's like your grade school computer login. Tim the Wizard Harris. And let's, of course, not forget X Mad Mardigan X. That's always good when almost every one of the Kickstarter backers is their actual name, then just at the end. And special thanks to XXX Legolas 420 XXX. Thank you for playing Outer Wilds. And I suppose in your case, watching Outer Wilds. I enjoyed it. But now I guess we can blast off through space to the next game. Oh, wait, there's a little Samuel Jackson post-credit scene, 14.3 billion years later. Alright, well this universe has dopey planets too. Huh, they're bug people this time. Godspeed, fellas. But that looks to be the end of it. So I guess it's time to go. So thanks for coming out to watch Outer Wilds, and I'll see you next time. Until then.